Hey everyone, it's Take It All on Thursdays. It's August 16th, 2012, and the topic I'm going to cover today is know-it-alls. We all have encountered this person one time or another. Sometimes people have to deal with it a little more often than I'd have to, because thankfully I try to avoid them because they really fucking annoy me. I've been training in my new photography job, and it's basically like portrait setup, all that jazz. And this guy, I've trained with him for 4 days, and today I had no patience left for his shit. And usually in the camera world, you always have those people who are like camera nerds, and that happens a lot. I understand that. And when you get into a conversation with, with other camera people, you just start talking about all kinds of geeky shit, and that happens, whatever. And I understand that. But this guy, he just really grinds my gears. No, he just really just got on my last nerve, and I'm just like, I have no patience left for this type of fucking. Oh my goodness. So here's where it stands. This guy is like in his 60s or something like that, and he knows every fucking camera. He's used 500 different setups in all of his photography experience. He's worked on every other thing. He's been a photography assistant in all different kinds of commercials and brands, and he's worked for every fucking company under the sun. And he just is the bee's knees of fucking photo information, basically. Like the second day, we're looking at the camera and everything, and he basically was like, "Oh, this is the D2000 something, whatever," but just fucking throwing random numbers out there. I don't give a fuck. I was using a Nikon, whatever. I don't really care about Nikons. I'm a Canon user, whatever. Okay, fine. So he was like, "Oh, this one's better. This is the S." It was like I don't even know this fucking type of Nikon I'm using. It's S something. I'm sorry. I'm not like a Nikon user. I can't really pinpoint it. I can totally identify, no problem. But this one, I'm like, "Oh, it's Nikon." But he's like, "Oh, this one's better," and he's like looking to me like for acknowledgement. I'm like, I don't fucking care what you have to say. Shut the fuck up and just listen to the fucking trainer, basically. I'm such a mean bitch. Oh my god. And I kept that in on the first, second, and third day, and then today I was just like, oh my sweet Jesus. So he's like going on about how much he knows about Canon and Nikons and this and that, and how Canons break down all the time, and he was sending them in all the time when he was studio manager of whatever else, and blah blah blah. And I was just like, I wanted my face to just melt off so I didn't have to listen to this shit anymore because I would have died. Um, but anyway, so yeah, he just knew everything and everybody and everything about cameras and the business and this and that. It's like, why the fuck are you even here? Like, I am a fine art photographer. I'm not a portrait photographer. So obviously, when I'm working for this company, I had a little bit to learn. I wanted to work for this company because my strong suit is not posing and it's not people. So this is like perfect. For my training load, I enjoyed it. Just saying. Um, and this guy, I'm just like, why are you even here? Like, shut up, you know it all. Here's what, here's what really is really funny about this whole thing. So, the first day, okay, we set the whole thing up. We learn how to set up the whole thing, right? The whole system, our mobile equipment, whatever. Second day, three people had to come in and set up each station. I was one of them, and then two other guys. And it wasn't the guy I'm talking about. It wasn't the know-it-all guy. Okay, know-it-all guy wasn't there. He got there later because, you had to set it up on your own so you would learn. I set mine up faster than the other two guys just because I'm fucking like, I want to get this shit done. I'm very like, hurry up. I try and do everything as fast as possible because it's like, I'm not going to take my time. Maybe it's just working on film sets or something. I don't know. Like, everyone wants everything instantly, and that kind of stays with me. But, so, second day, I set it up. Other two guys set it up. Fine, whatever. It took them a little bit longer, troubleshooting, whatever, getting used to computer systems and all that jazz. So, the next day comes. It's his turn, right? Day 3. We're on day 3, right? It takes him 2.5 hours when it took me an hour to set this whole thing up, get calibrated, and all the run through that you have to do before you even start taking anyone's photo. It's just like it took him like 2.5 hours to do the setup, and I'm just like, oh, you know it fucking all, really? How long is this? If you know 500 setups and systems and cameras and this and that, then why does it take you so long to fucking learn this system? And I understand it's like you're getting used to a system, but this is what I said to him today. I'm like, if you know how to set up and you know different systems, 500 of them, that to me means that you're adaptable, right? No, no, it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. I'm like, well, if you've worked on so much different equipment, that to me is that you're a fast learner. If someone told me I know 500 systems and I've learned this and that throughout my photography experience, usually that to me would say, okay, you have adaptability, you're a quick learner, you can just pick it up, you're on the trend of different cameras and setups and this and that, and that's what I would, no, 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 that's what, no. And then on top of that, like, he held us back in our training. It's like, I'm sitting there doing nothing while this asshole's trying to figure out what the fuck to do this morning. He set it up twice. Okay, he did it on day 3 and day 4. It took him just as long, and I'm like, what the fuck? You don't know shit. You're fucking slow, and it pisses me off. Like, I just really, I don't know, maybe I have just no patience for people like that. Like, his, like, oh, I'm gonna make a fucking dumbass joke, and I want everyone to laugh and acknowledge that I'm so fucking cool because I'm making some dumbass joke. Like, I really, like, this other guy, Dave, really cool guy, awesome dude, that's pretty much what I do, fine art photography, and just, like, kind of jumped into this whole portrait thing. And he was just laughing because he just saw me get more and more pissed off. Like, in this portrait world, you have to be quick, you have to take and pose people quick. Anywhere photographer will tell you, you have to be quick in this type of fucking, you know, industry. If you're doing portraits, maybe not senior portraits or whatever, like when you have people sitting down for an hour or so, but when you're like school photography, you know, like studio, in studio mall or anything like that, it's like has to be fucking quick. Basically, like, you really have to be quick on your game if you're dealing with any type of camera and you're trying to capture any type of moment, because you really have to capture the right moment, right? This guy took, like, fucking forever to set people up, and I'm like, stop fucking talking and just take your fucking picture so I can go and I can just fucking chill. So I'm just waiting for you, because I'm, like, playing the subject there. He's taking pictures of. I'm, like, waiting in line. I'm like, oh my god, will you just shut the fuck up, stop talking, and just, ugh. And then every question he asked was so just, I just felt like, why the fuck did they hire you? It's like, okay, you have experience, but you're asking too many fucking questions. And man, my trainer, she's awesome, because she has so much patience. She saw me getting pissed, and I was like, man, maybe I just don't have it today. Maybe I didn't have enough coffee. Maybe I didn't have enough vitamins this morning. I don't know, but know-it-alls fucking suck, and when they don't back it up, like, okay, maybe it's not as bad, because, like, when you have a know-it-all, and they're, like, their game is, like, lame, you know, oh, they're slow, it's like, okay, well, you're just begging for attention, and you just need a hug at night, I don't know. But when you have a know-it-all, and they're, like, super fast, and they know everything, and you're like, oh, I fucking hate that guy. But then you know you can learn something from them, which is kind of different scenario, I don't know. That's my little rant on know-it-alls. I guess I'll stop here. Probably not an exciting one. That's probably just me bitching about the guy I have to work with for the rest of the time. I'll probably be with the company, and he's with the company. Because it's not just the season, it's just, you know, or however long he works there and I work there. I work with him on Thursday, I think, one of our first shoots, or my second shoot, I think. No, I worked with him on my first shoot, Jesus Christ. I don't see him till Wednesday, so man, maybe, hopefully, everyone have a prayer out there for me. I'm going to stay positive, just saying. Alright, so Take It All on Thursdays is over, and I shall see you guys next week, hopefully. I don't know, I may be going to Buffalo or something. I'm not sure what I'm doing next Thursday. But last week I had a little glitch in my Take It All on Thursdays video. What the hell did I talk about? What did I talk about? I thought it was a really good topic, right? Horrible bosses, that's right. I'm going from, you know, in between jobs, and I have a horrible boss in my last job or whatever, and I thought it was really awesome, and fucking there was a glitch and no one's watching it because I think people watched it before, so they're not watching it again. So yeah, just like watch both these videos, like it, please, because if you're entertained a little bit, just like, you know, like it, just so I know that, hey, someone's fucking watching it and they care to like me. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time.